What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing? And you guys are probably thinking, why in the world do I have Eddie Murphy up on here? And why is Dolemite Is My Name on the screen? But if you stick with me, I'm actually going to show you 4 tips that I got from the movie as to why you can use these tips as business principles in your own life and for your own business and just for your life in general. So stick with me and hold on, I'm actually getting ready to go over these 4 points with you. So actually, first I want to just talk about the movie. The movie is actually about Rudy Ray Moore, who is actually supposed to be Eddie Murphy's in the movie playing him. He's supposed to be portraying as a pimp, and the whole movie is a pretty good movie, as far as inspirational, motivational, and everything like that. But you have to you got to look through and look past some of the things because the rating over here on the left actually indicates that it is rated R. So don't watch this with your kids. There's some pretty graphic scenes in there or whatever. I mean, adult scenes. There's a lot of adult scenes in there. But apparently that's the way his movies were. It's actually based on a true story. So you can actually Google the guy, Rudy Ray Moore. And actually I looked it up and actually ended up asking my mother-in-law about him as well. And she said, yeah, I think I know who that is. But apparently the movie kind of turned her off maybe because of some of the graphic scenes in there. But just to let you, oh, excuse me, right there, I got something going on with my throat there. But yeah, so actually, I wanted to just go over 4 basic points, that you can use in your own business. What I want to show you guys is that when you actually start doing things online or, whatever business you have, you'll actually start seeing business, aspects and business things everywhere that you can take. And even if you are an employee, you can actually use these to move your way up the ladder. So that's actually what I want to go over. And the first step that we actually want to talk about now is the fact that he believed in himself. In the beginning of the movie, he actually had, I actually went to California for the first time about 2 years ago. Actually, it was LA, Los Angeles, and I was actually in the middle of the street. You actually see a lot of people just handing out CDs because it's their tracks and they're trying to, get known and everything like that. Pretty much Rudy was the same way. And people actually told him, do not, I don't know why I have this thing on, I don't know why, because actually I can hear myself through the speakers, but I don't know why Rudy Ray Moore. So Rudy Ray Moore actually was doing pretty much the same thing where he was handing out CDs and doing all this stuff, where he was actually trying to get his song made. He was trying to get, pretty much just get a promotion and get a deal. And they told him no several times, but he kept going to different producers, and he believed in himself. They kept continuously telling him no. But then obviously, all of a sudden, these one guys actually gave him a chance where he actually ended up changing his whole routine, which that's a story within itself. He changed his whole routine, but anyway, he actually ended up changing his routine and he actually started doing stand-up comedy instead of, just doing, somewhat, musical or anything like that. He actually ended up starting doing comedy, but then they actually ended up playing his music online. Well, not online, obviously it was based in the 1970s, but they ended up playing his music on the radio. They broadcasted his song after they ended up telling him no. So that was one step. So whatever your dreams are, you actually have to believe in your dreams, believe in your goals, believe in your aspirations, believe in whatever it is you think that you can do, whatever you want to do. Obviously, you can do it. You just have to continuously keep doing what you're doing. And then he also pretty much, as I just mentioned, the number 2 is he actually continuously believed in his dream, which obviously the first thing that he did was he believed in himself. And then the second thing is he believed in his dream. So as I just said, pretty much understand and know what your dream is and know what you're going after. Understand and know that whatever it is you believe in, whatever it is you want to do, go after it with all your heart and all your might. That's what Dolemite did in this movie. And the third thing is he actually hired a team. If you look at throughout the movie, some of the things that he was doing, he actually started out by himself, but then he ended up meeting a lady. So he actually ended up meeting her, which obviously I think her boyfriend ended up breaking with her at a particular time. They were in a bar and all this stuff. But anyway, he ended up hiring her as his sidekick pretty much. And that's kind of what, blew him up. And they actually ended up doing things together. And it actually blew both of them up together when they ended up making more money. So either she would come on first. I think actually she would spotlight him, and then actually she would premiere before him, and then actually he would have an act after her, which obviously that was a good thing. So it actually brought more people to the show because it pretty much opened up a different variety of their comedy. And he also marketed and he advertised his own movie, which there's another thing, because obviously I just said, he tried to be a musician, then he ended up being, a comedian, and then he ended up being pretty much, a movie star, which obviously his first movie, they said it wasn't going to do any good whatsoever. They said he was not going to make it, but he continuously kept being persistent with what he was doing, and he continuously went after his goals because he believed in himself. He believed in himself that he really wanted to make a movie. And not only did he just make one movie, but apparently he made several movies after that, which they really don't go into detail inside the movie itself. It's kind of an excerpt afterwards, a summary after the movie. He kind of told about his life and everything like that. But the thing is, he marketed and advertised his own business. So obviously you need to learn marketing techniques and tactics, where pretty much he didn't have enough money to go out and get an organization to market for him and get people to promote his movie. So he had to do it himself. When one thing that he did was he had a megaphone that he actually rode around in the car, and he was telling people to show up at the theater where his movie was going to play. So that's the extremes that you're going to have to go through sometime to get your business up and running. And what I want you guys to know is it's not going to be easy. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of people that told him no, but once you get past the no, there's actually going to be a yes. Sometimes I think people say, you need to be told no 7 times. Well, actually, they say you need to ask why 7 times, but perhaps you need to be told no 7 times, because every no is actually moving you closer to your dream and to your goal, and it's actually allowing you to understand and how you can not necessarily manipulate, but how you can make your plans better. Where you can actually make your presentations better, you can make your sales pitch better, or you can make your offers better. Because I know that a lot of you guys are actually online entrepreneurs who are here, digital nomads, as you want to call yourselves, or even just entrepreneurs living the laptop lifestyle. And I know you guys are pretty much in my audience. You guys are actually pursuing that. So understand that, every offer that you put out, every email campaign that you put out, every email that you put out, and every email campaign may not be successful, where you have to continuously, constantly keep doing what you dream to do and what you want to do, because obviously you understand what you want to do, you understand where you want to be. So understand and know that you're going to have to be told no sometimes. You're going to send out, a lot of email campaigns where people don't respond, people don't click, your open rates low. But what you need to continuously do is obviously optimize. And speaking of optimization, if you are interested in actually learning how to build an online business, you can actually download my book. It is below. It's a YouTube book. But then also, if you're not specifically focused on YouTube, there's another program that you can learn just to figure out how to make money online in general. Over 900 people have already made money. I've made money a little bit over $500 without sending any traffic to it. I'm getting ready to start sending traffic to it, which obviously that's going to be more money, because obviously the more people who see your offer, the more likelihood there are to buy. So obviously it's a game of numbers. But just check out the offer below. It's a free YouTube book. And you can check out the course as well. So you guys have a good one, and let me know your thoughts. Have you seen the movie Dolemite Is My Name? Do you think it's a good movie? You think it's a bad movie? And if you like the content that I'm putting out, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, or hit the the down, the thumbs down button. Thumbs up or thumbs down, doesn't matter to me. Let me know what you think. Good content, bad content. Hit subscribe though if you like it. Share it with your friends, and have a good one. See you on the next one.